How's it going, boys? Have you ever thought about throwing games in Dota? Have you ever had a griefer on your team? Have you ever ran down mid, destroyed items? Did any of the above? AFK'd, plant blocked your jungle with sentries, fed your courier, started feeding the enemy wards, started refilling bottle for the enemy mid. Next level tactic griefing. Anyways, if you've done any of the following, let me ask you a question. Why do you do it, guys? Why? There has to be a reason for everything, right? Maybe because you went to an argument, maybe because this guy pissed you off, maybe you just had a bad day and you just want to see the world burn. It doesn't really matter, but today, look no further. After watching this video, you will never ever grief a single game ever again. The last time I've actually officially griefed a game, everyone has those rage buyback moments. Everyone has those like, oh fuck, chain feeding, because you're just like tilted. Everyone has those. But last time I have intentionally bought wards and started blocking the jungle camps, running down mid, destroying items, and just feeding like intentionally was like when I was still like Crusader or Ancient or something like that. I cannot remember the last time I've ever done that, personally speaking. After like this, if you do that every game, it's actually so hard to get to Immortal. You need to be so much better than what you actually are to stay at the same rank. Okay? Hear me out, guys. So, most people that is either not a account buyer or a smurf that has their own account that they only play on, reach around Immortal rank, have about more than at least 4,000 hours. Right? Some take longer, 8,000, 7,000, 6,000. These are all normal time. But 4,000 and above is around the average. Right? I would say 4,000 or 5,000 around the average time for a player to reach Immortal rank if they try hard. However, I believe this number is actually higher because of all the smurfs and all the secondary accounts people have. And just overall, just random luck and all that shit. It's actually more like 7,000 hours. Now, if you divide that by the amount of games you have, right? I have had like 8,000, 7,400 games at this point. You divide that by the number of hours, pretty much what you're looking at is like over a year of your entire life is spent on this game. Sitting in front of your fucking desk, in front of your fucking PC, playing this godforsaken game. Now, if you look at my Dota buff, my win rate's around 51%. Maybe 52. Normal people have around the 52, 53. Even pros have like a 54, 53. There is not many people's win rate. Some people have below 50% win rate. There is not a single soul on this planet Earth that have their main account that they've been playing since day one. That is not a smurf. Right, it's their legitimate account that they started learning Dota on, have a win rate of above like 60% or some shit. Now, why is this important? Short term wise, it's possible to, obviously win like 10 in a row. Short term wise, it's possible to lose 10 in a row. But this is almost like gambling, right? If you're playing blackjack, for example, I'm using this as an analogy, you might win 10 hands in a row. You might lose 10 hands in a row. But overall, the casino has a 1% or 0.5% edge on you. So you play 100 hands, you play like $1 a hand, you're going to lose around $1 by the end of it. If you play $100 hands, you play 100 hands, you're going to lose around $100 by the end of it. Now, it's just something like, it's not the exact number, I know, but you guys get the point. Obviously, during that time, you can have 10 win streak, and then you can have 10 loss streak. But in the end, it all balances out. And because you have like a 52% win rate, if you grind this shit out, eventually, if you grind enough hours, you will reach Immortal. It's kind of sad when you think about it like that, but it's kind of true. right? In a way, you can almost think about it like that. Now, think about all those games you've intentionally fed, right? You've given up. You guys have a Medusa who's been AFK farming, right? You're tired of making space for your Dusa, but you guys are holding high ground. Maybe the enemy dives, throws, the Dusa gets like a triple kill. Boom, all of a sudden the game is winnable again. But you decide to give up because you're a pussy ass bitch. And you sit in a fountain and your Dusa cannot 1v5. She gets gone on, she dies with no backup, and you guys lose the game. Or you're fucking somebody did something, said this to you, and you started destroying your items. You started AFKing with Shadow Amulets. Now, let me tell you this. You might be like, I rarely do that. I do that like 1 out of 10 games, whatever. It doesn't matter, because I'll tell you this. Doing it once out of 100 games, it's already fucking significant, guys. If you do this one time out of 100 games, that is a whole ass percentage off your win rate, guys. That's the whole percentage. You know how hard it is to just get like a 52% win rate? You know how broken it is to have 1% win rate higher than what you have currently? Yeah, it's fucking broken, guys. If you spend it out on all the Dota games you played, you'll probably be at least like 2,000 MMR above what you are right now. It's insane. The compact of the law of large numbers and like the stats, it doesn't lie, guys. Even if you throw one game out of 100 games. Now, if you throw like 5 games, that's 5% off your total win rate. Okay? Now, this is insane because literally, if you think about it, I have had people who are on the same rank as me, but they throw literally every other game. They will literally AFK, grief. Like, I'm talking about, I don't know, maybe they're an account buyer, right? Maybe they're just fucking bad. But let's say this was their main account, right? They play on it like me. You can usually tell by their high levels, battle pass, all this shit, like just recent matches and all that shit. But like, you can tell. Generally, these accounts are not account buyers. Like, no one's going to look at my account and be like, oh, this is an account buyer account. Nobody's going to say that. You know what people are going to say is an account buyer? Okay, this one is a 50-50. This one... Nah, this one's probably not. This one might be, though. Nope. Oh, wow. These guys are actually all legitimate players. Huh. That's crazy. That's funny. I think this one has definitely has some account buyers in it. Nope, this one's legit. Oh, I think I know. I actually don't know. Whatever. But you guys will tell. It was like a level 25 account and it's like fucking immortal or something like that. But it doesn't matter, guys. So if someone's like literally the same rank as me and they got their legit and they throw like 5 games out of 100 games, like every time the game gets hard, oh, I AFK, I started griefing, my team, my support took one creep from me, my support decided to leave the lane, I died, and then I say, where the fuck are you, blah blah, where's my team, and they say, shut up retard, and I start feeding. Okay, every time you do that, guys, literally, I'm not even joking. If these guys who are the same rank as me just stop doing that one thing, just stop throwing games, not every game you throw will be a guaranteed loss. There is a certain percentage of games that when you throw, even though you think you're going to lose, you're still going to come back. This is Dota, guys. There is a comeback mechanism in the game built into it in every aspect possible. I've come back from so many games that were complete losses, and we come back completely, guys. Like, there was this one, yes, this liking game is perfect example. I'm pretty sure there's an account buyer in this game. This guy probably. This guy could be an account. I don't know. But, so this game right here, we had a mid-arc warden, right? We had Chen, we had Ricky, we had Sand King, we had Lycan. Now, This guy, because he think he's higher ranked than me, so I pick Lycan off lane. This guy picked Sand King afterwards. Last pick Sand King, by the way. He did a pretty good job, but I was support Lycan 4. We were losing the lane pretty fucking badly, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I was pretty much doing nothing. All I did was block camps, and I went to go jungle. The Ricky disconnected for the first 3 minutes of the game. We thought he was gonna abandon, but then he came back. The Chen literally gave up and sat in the base for the first 5 minutes or 10 minutes of the game, and then he started jungling as well. Okay? The Arc Warden somehow like just drew even with the Morph. The Sand King lost his lane. Like, this was so bad. But because I started being PMA, I'm like, yo guys, it's all good. I muted the Chen who was being toxic. The Invoker, the Arc Warden was still playing. Everyone was still playing. The Sand King bought some items, and boom, 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 we got like some good kills. And because I'm liking and we got Chen, we literally took all their towers in like 5 seconds, and we won this game in 25 minutes. This game was literally like the biggest swing in the world. Now, for some reason, the win probability was so on our side. I don't even know why. I guess it's because they have greedy lineup or something like that. But goddamn, we were literally gonna give up in this game. And this Chen straight up sat in base. Like, this Chen literally, the Ricky disconnected for like 3 minutes. Right? Another thing is, why the fuck would you guys queue if you guys are gonna disconnect, right? And the Sand King was about to pick like tiny airlines and shit, but this Chen was literally gonna grief, dude. This guy's rank 1k. I'm pretty sure it would be like 500 MMR higher or 1000 MMR higher if he didn't grief any of his games. Now, if you think that, you know, you don't care about other people, that's fine. And a lot of people don't, but at least care about yourself, guys. Care about your time. You don't have a certain amount of time to live in this world. Why would you want to spend more time wasting time playing games that you were supposed to win just to compensate for it, right? You lose one game, you gotta win 2 to get it back, right? You gotta win 1 to win the one you're supposed to win, and then cover the loss. So, with that being said, boys, hope you guys learned something. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Check out Twitch, check out Discord, check out anything and everything, boys. Have a very nice day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.